team. Sure, ask about the point guard position. I mean, uh, I'm not kidding, and I say this with no inside knowledge whatsoever. You easily could have spent a couple days prepping him for what he's going to be getting tomorrow. Very foreseeable. I mean, heck, even if you ask the question, how did this come together, Scott? Did the Kings, were you in talk with the Kings while Monty was still the GM? Is there anything you take from Monty's time here in Sacramento? It's either positive or negative that you apply to your formula going forward. How heavy do you rely on analytics? All these things. So tomorrow's going to be a very, very telling day. And we're going to have full coverage of it for you tomorrow. Grant's going to be back tonight, 8 o'clock. If you like that 8 o'clock time show, thank you all for showing up. So for him, those have been some really good shows. So he's back tonight at 8. Kings Court is back tomorrow at 3 o'clock, but also Grant and I are doing an 8 o'clock show tomorrow. In fact, I might pay attention to my socials. Or my
guess is in. What are you guys guessing? What happened in this bathroom? Bacon is guessing poop.
Here we are. It is the Waterhole with Headstrom Bacon and Horse.
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. Ryan, thanks for letting me fill in. And yeah, it's good to be here. The tape.
Here's your some asshole with a goatee. Of course, you're going to see it with the audience. Content's one fucking shit fuck.
Watching on the X so far today, we've had...
Seriously, just shave the shit off. This. You're going to catch it on the delay, obviously. This is a live gooey duck clam. Watch this.
不准笑！
So she's going to dip in some sauce. It's alive.
辣椒油
Live! We'll do it
辣椒
live!
面
She's putting whatever.
一样都不能少，不拼，老铁是不会给我双击的。
There it goes. And she's going to bite into this thing. That's suggestive. It's the Waterhole. And that's not Rhino.
No, it's not Rhino.
That's Franken Boise. He's like trading us up.
You know what? He was actually on the Outlaws and Potato. He was Rhino, the sports guy.
This way, I mean, what
on my show.
questions
Like he did it
wanting?
twice and then fucking blew me off.
If you
He goes,
had
you know
the
what?
ability
There's
to
better
be at the
out
press
there.
conference
He's doing the same
tomorrow.
thing
He
to everybody.
uses us up.
What are you
Gets
at?
to where he
Stepping
wants to
stone.
go next,
Scott
and
Perry.
then he tosses us
Like-
aside like a used condom. So, the elephant in the room. No, not you. Not you. No. I longed to get rid of my huge boobs. I longed to get rid of my huge boobs until they paid off my family's 130 pounds or dollars, pounds debt. Amy Sophia, 27, felt uncomfortable with the looks she got from strangers for her larger chest and was desperately trying to raise cash for a breast reduction when she had a change of heart. With size 34 double H. You know what double H stands for? Haunted horse. 34 double H, right there. Haunted horse boobs. 34 double H boobs. She turned to OnlyFans for extra cash. But as she grew in popularity, Amy started to see her larger chest in a different light. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. You think? Holy crap, look at this. There's the pictures. Holy crap.
Hey guys. We are right in that prime position where we can get Horse to say anything, and it'll be a sound drop forever. Which way we want to go?
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, he's losing his mind right now.
Oh my God.
He just
Grandpa.
lost his mind.
Grandpa! Man, I'm an idiot. All right.
Hi, Jim.
Look at this. There he is. There's the man. There's the
I'm
man
not-
that invented the 12 by 12 challenge.
Hold on.
Yeah,
our
hold on.
audience
I'm
on
gonna
our
be
show.
the voice of. I'm gonna be the voice of God for this one
Okay.
here.
Oh, well,
Yes.
good. I'm glad
The
you
voice
did
of God
this.
returns.
Sent mail inbox pending drafts. Wait, maybe I drafted one, didn't send it. No, all women. Katie, Kelly, Katie 2. So I had a Katie 1 and a Katie 2.
82. All right.
Melody. Yeah. I was quite the player when I had this phone. I'd be all, hey, baby. There was no iPhone yet, so you go, hey, baby, look at this. Woo! A flip phone. Look at me. Ho, ho, ho. I'm sorry. I'm out of here. Rhino and Horse are a couple of dorks who want to have a show. Will anybody ever watch it? The answer is probably no. They thought of a really stupid name. They call it the Waterhole, where everybody thinks they're lame. And they're always sad they came. You wanna be where you can't see. Rhino and Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. You wanna be where you can't see. Rhino and Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. Yeah!
In that position, because then he might be asked to, he would. In fact, if you put Vivek up there with Scott, like you would get like no questions for Scott. It would be all Vivek. Vivek has not had an open media session this season. I know Dave sent a public invite to his show. Out on the X
There it is. So I am struggling still trying to get rid of the echo. I'm trying to get rid of the echo, and I thought I had it. Well, I did have it solved. I did have it solved. The problem is the echo was gone. Man, I tested this yesterday, and it was clean. What's up, everyone? Let me catch up. Sorry about that. I am trying to get rid of that echo. Tyler was on yesterday. We had the echo. I'm now worried that it's going to be back again. So let me bring on Tyler. Hold on. Now I gotta make sure Tyler can hear me. Tyler, can you hear me? I don't know that he's gonna be able to hear me now. Hold up. Oh, come on. Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me, Tyler? Well, we can't hear you if you're talking. Hold on. There's my microphone. Testing 1, 2, 3. I can hear that. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right. Are you there, Tyler? Jeez, what a shit show. I literally had this yesterday. Working. I can see you're talking, Tyler, so hold on. So I can see, ask to unmute. I can see that you're talking, but now, hold on. Join me back on Zoom. I'll send you an invite. Boy, this is a mess. You know what's funny is Thursday the show's fine. Gail comes on Friday and there's that echo for the whole show. My sound drops echoed, everything echoed. And then we had it again yesterday when Tyler was here. So I'm like, okay, it's me. It's not you, it's me. So then I troubleshot it last night, and I thought I had it fixed. And I did, and I broadcast a test, and it worked. And then all of a sudden, I fired up today, and it doesn't work. It's like someone's fucking with me. All right, Tyler, I probably have a different link. Let me send you a new link. I don't even know if Ryan's thinking of coming in or not. There, try that link, Tyler. Shut up, Tyler. All right, sorry about the technical issues. I guess I can't get on Ryan for having a pale screen. You're deflecting and blaming others. No, I'm not blaming others. I'm telling you, no, it's my fault. I'm telling you that I wasn't sure it was my fault until Tyler came on yesterday, and I'm like, okay, it's this. Because I thought, you never know. Gail comes on, maybe her tablet was going back through. Yeah, Adam's being spicy. All right, let's see if Tyler, we can hear him. You there? Tyler,
Oh, yeah.
There he is. All right, so that worked. That was Zoom that time. Now I need to see if you're echoing. So talk.
Welcome, everybody. This is the Haunted Horse Show.
I don't think he's echoing. I think that
technical
problem might be
difficulties
fixed.
are going to be removed so we can broadcast, clearly.
No, he is. So the same problem is back as yesterday. Nothing has changed. God, that's annoying. Where's that echo coming from? And I'm sure my sound drops are... So what I thought I had fixed yesterday created a second...
What a piece of junk. It's a complete crap.
Hold on.
Did you wiggle the cord?
Hold on. Yeah, the echo's back. Anyway, we'll have to do a show with the echo. Holy crap. No, I hear it. Trust me, it's there. It's there. It's there. Oh, man, this stuff drives me insane. The only thing different between Thursday and Friday, let me get the Jim and Indiana can. Do the voice. Whoop. Do the voice my wife hates. Jim and Indiana can is I moved this mixer from up here so I could start setting stuff there to down here. That is the only thing that changed. Yes, I plugged in every cord. I checked those yesterday. What did I do wrong? Hold on. Let me see if I...
You wiggle it.
Let me try that. I just hit a button. Let me see if that works.
Did that work?
How dare you!
You dirty pig!
Surprise,
No, it's the echo still there. Anyway, I'll figure it out later. I wiggled the bed when I was at BYU once. I do not know what that means. So, anyway, whatever. We're here. Feng shui. Well, it's just frustrating. Tyler's got a blurry image of me because it's out of focus. What's frustrating is I literally just moved it 2 feet down. And now the echo showed up. And I have no idea why.
We have 1 day, 24 hours, 49 minutes, and 40 seconds to figure that out before the
draft.
The draft.
This stuff drives me. I've had technical issues that have taken me months to figure out. Well, when I bought my first mixer, it was defective. And I spent a lot of time, and then I took it back and got a new one of the same model. Well, the model was defective. And I looked at that problem for 2 months. And I finally found this little Reddit group, and they go, this one model of this one thing, when I'm doing my broadcast, there keeps having this intermittent hiss. And I'm like, it's the thing. And they said, it's the thing. I tried a couple. So I bought this new model, and that problem went away. But the stuff drives me insane.
Yeah, you'd think you buy it brand new, it would be, it works, and then...
Right! And then maybe you get a defective one, right? And you take it and get another new one. But it was a defective model. So, all right, whatever. So we got that stupid echo back. God, that drives me
Peter Anderson says, he's in the chat. He says, I say jiggle it. I say wiggle it. What do you, jiggle it or wiggle it?
I'm a wiggle.
Yeah, you wiggle it. Wiggle the cord.
Jiggles is something that the strippers do at the strip club. Those jiggle. Those don't wiggle. They jiggle.
Okay.
In fact, we had a strip club at one time in Portland, Oregon, that was called Jiggles. Not kidding. It's funny because my cousin and I went there one night. Just like, we're bored or whatever, let's go there. Because we were on that side of town where it was. Went in there and didn't know that it was an 18 and older.
Sure.
Instead of 21.
Yeah.
So go in there, because they didn't serve alcohol. It was 18 and older. And we lasted 10 minutes. Seeing a bunch of 18-year-olds that have never seen boobies before and how they act, we're like, getting out of here. Like, oh my God! Oh! And they're yelling and screaming, and it's like, okay, we're in the kiddie table. We're at the kitty. We're at Chuck E. Cheese, basically. That's what it was like. It was the most stupid thing I've ever seen. And then I tried to think back when I was 18. Did I act like that? And I probably did. But it's like, OMG. A bunch of 18, 19, 20-year-olds that couldn't handle seeing boobies. It was the stupidest shit you ever saw. Anyway, yeah, act like you've been there before. I guess they hadn't. So, watch them wiggle, see them jiggle. Signed, Bill Cosby. Right. All right. So that microphone problem threw me all out of whack. What is up? We are what, 2 days away from the draft now?
Yeah, but just about 2 days. Actually, it's 7:00 in 2 days, Central Time, Texas time. The first pick goes in. I'm studying this map here. They have a map, and I can send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me. I want to put it on the screen. It's a map of Lambeau Field and where all this stuff is going to happen. It's this big, huge thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to
That's what
send
she
it
said.
here. It's not.
And we finished our horrible names. I gotta have
Yeah.
some weird news ready to go.
Yeah, give me a second here. The PD, I guess Twitter X does not like PDFs being attached.
I am trying to figure out Ryan. We haven't talked about it. I assume when the Kings were over, he would start showing up. Did you quit, Ryan? Are you no longer a part of this show? Usually I get
well, I thought he was doing the other stuff, the G League stuff. Is that still going on?
That's done. It's all done. The whole
all of
excuse of why he didn't come on here was
All right.
because of the Kings. And
He's on to baseball. I don't know.
I
See,
guess I don't have a co-host. I think he has quit the show. I guess I need to just delete this title for good. I expected him to be here this week. All right, well, bye-bye. I guess this is now the Haunted Horse Waterhole. I might just go to Haunted Horse and Friends and kill this whole thing.
This whole.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I thought, I guess I made an ass of myself by assuming he was going to start showing up. Like when the train wrecked, it was WrestleMania season. When the train wrecked, we had behind the scenes, okay, we're not doing it anymore. Okay, that's cool. But they at least told me they weren't doing it anymore.
Yeah.
I didn't start showing up for the train wreck shows, and I'm the only one there going, hey, where is everybody at? I assumed he was going to be here this week.
I heard him in the background. Is he with Jerry
Well, that was
Reynolds
his show.
right
He
now?
was doing a show while this show was going on, and I was sending him the link to join this show with his name on it.
What the hell?
It's just weird being in this position. I just don't know.
Do we got to move the time slot?
I am not moving this time slot. This fuck,
All right.
no. I
right,
fucking
all right.
went to my boss when I went to 410s and said, I am not moving that 5 o'clock time slot. And I had to do backflips and somersaults and start an hour early at work so that I could keep this 5 o'clock slot. I'm not moving it for anybody. Anyone
Gotcha.
makes me move this time slot, they kiss my ass. So no. Wasn't that a nice answer for that easy question you asked me?
Got it.
This time slot is staying where it is. Anyway, I guess I just assumed he was going to be here. It was even in the commercial. I mean,
Well.
what's he doing? His show's done.
He's
Hey,
got 40
Jerry
minutes.
Reynolds, just don't show up on Tuesdays. And just don't tell him you're not going to show up. Just stop showing up and see how long he's like, where's Jerry Reynolds? It's Tuesday. He's supposed to be here. Just ghost him and see how he reacts to it. I'm really interested. Just don't show up for Jerry Reynolds Tuesday. Horse had to show his boobies. I don't have boobies, man. I'm rock hard. I freaking kill it with push-ups. You know what? Since you asked, Eric, I know you didn't ask. Look at this. Each one of those pluses starts as a dash, and then it's a plus the next time. These are all sets of my push-ups that I'm doing. Boom, boom. You know how many weeks that is? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times 1, 2, 3, 4. That is over a year's worth of push-up sets. That is how you get rock hard. Anyway.
I'm actually just shocked you don't have like a smartwatch for that and you're doing it by hand. But that also doesn't surprise me that you manually mark that. But they make watches for that.
Why? Why?
I don't know.
Why
You're
why
a
do I
tech
need to
guy.
wear a watch? I don't like
Yeah.
watches at work. I'm working with my hands. I got tools. I don't need my watch getting stuck on my drill.
I got you.
No, I tried a Samsung watch when the first year they came out, and just started banging it on stuff, scratching the screen all up. Mm-mm.
I think they can chip you these days too, if you really want.
If I what?
You can get chipped.
Chipped?
Yeah, that was a thing in Wisco where they put like a microchip in you.
Oh, I heard that some guy had his time clock chipped.
Yes. Yeah, and
Was
the,
that
and the
the
badges
story?
and that. Yeah. They
It's
can
not.
chip ya.
It's not there yet.
It's getting there. That's what that's going to be
I
the
didn't
next
say
right there.
"Oorah." I said "Oorah." Not
Hulkamania.
"Oorah." No. All right. Let's get back on track with the show. I'm gonna have to. Now the weird thing is I've got to troubleshoot this problem, and I have no idea what's wrong. Gail was first. You know, I'm not going to cheat her out of.
Won! You did it!
She was first with What Up Friends. You know, big day for Gail. On the Jim Rome show, she won a free Arena Club card. She got Giannis.
What?
And it's
No way.
worth $250 if she was to sell it
Nice.
today. So, and then who was second? Who's the loser? Darren's the loser.
So you get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
Wait, I'm gonna text Ryan. Are we no longer co-hosts on the Waterhole? Question mark. Am I being ghosted now? Question mark. Are we friends? Question mark. Should I send back the hats you gave me? Question mark. He gave me some San Francisco Giant hats.
That's like you got a hat?
Yeah, San Francisco
Where's my
Giants
hat?
hats. When I was down there.
Nice.
Maybe I said something wrong. I was on a show today. Maybe I said something horrible.
Oh boy, we got to check the tape twice.
I don't know. We were talking about gambling in the NBA. Maybe I pissed him off. Adam's here. Boy, we got a lot of people here because I told him Ryan was going to be here. They're all here for him. I said
Spoiler.
Ryan's back.
Spoiler, you get me and the Packers.
Well, I like having you here, but I didn't promote you. I promoted him. Said he's back. King season's over.
The old switcheroo on the crowd. Everybody
Right?
thought they were getting Rhino, and then
Right?
hey, you got the Wisco freak.
Where's my voice of God button? I forget where these things.
I have
That's
a
the
button?
problem when you guys don't come on that often. I stick it somewhere. And I can't remember where I put it.
Never bury my button.
There it is. There it is. Voice of God. Well, you can be where Ryan's supposed to be.
Perfect.
There you go. There you go. Let me fix that. Let me get rid of me. There you go. My picture there. There you go. Voice of God.
Perfect.
I got to resize that.
Looks good.
You know what I like the best is I actually have more hair than my co-host for now. Look at that. Compared to that picture you have. Have you you've got more facial hair than me right now? I forget. What do you look like right now?
Not like that photo. I'll
Okay,
say that.
got it,
Let's
got
say
it.
complete opposite of that.
Got it.
If you were playing Guess Who, yeah, yeah. But it's gonna come off. So summer's coming. We got the draft. Spring is here. I don't think there's any snow in the forecast anymore. We're
Margot
ready
and
to
Buffalo's still getting snow.
Go. Oh man, it's the worst this time. Yeah, I believe it. Yep.
So you need a new co-host. Can you work out the tech issues? Obviously, I can't. Obviously, I can't. Oh, obviously, I can't. I can't say this because I haven't got permission.
Tell me he's eating
I
dinner.
am live and you are not here. Oh. Okay. All right, so no worries. Crisscrossed my crisscross my my wires. Wait, what am I looking for? No, that's all good. I guess I assumed. We're all good here. How are you? Question mark. If you like Star Wars, that's from there. That's when Han Solo has to talk to the guys in the prison room. We're all fine here now. How are you? Anyway. Okay, cool. All right, so we crisscrossed. He wasn't supposed to be on today.
What?
I assumed that he was going to be here. That's what happens when you assume. You make an ass out of you and me.
Oh boy.
All right. Okay. So we're there. We go. I will stop putting him in the commercials. It is now the Waterhole with Haunted Horse. And sometimes Ryan may be here. That's the new title of the show.
Perfect.
It's all good. It's all good. All right, cool. I you know what? I made an assumption. And who knows? Does Tyler have all of his teeth? Haunted Horse starring drama, right?
I'm missing 4 of them. All 4 wisdom teeth.
You have all your wisdom teeth still?
No, I'm missing. Does he have all of his teeth? I don't. I'm missing 4 of them.
I don't think anyone has their wisdom teeth past the age of like 25.
Let's take a vote in the chat. I bet you there's some people that have their wisdom teeth.
Because I was told, I mean, maybe they do, but I was told that it's a evolutionary problem.
I had to get them pulled. Though.
We started, our jawline started to shrink, but the amount of teeth we had didn't change. So it's like an evolutionary issue. I had to have mine taken out. Let's see. So I made the mistake. Mine never came in. Wow. There you go. I made the mistake. All teeth gone here, Eric says. Okay, so here's my problem. They were pushing like they do.
Yes.
And I was 18 and I was in the Army. So they're like, I go to the dentist and they're like, oh, wow, we have to pull those out.
Yep.
And those of you that have been in the military, it is not the finest dental and medical help you can get. It's basically, it's free for you. So you're going to get what's free. So I went in there and these 2 guys numb me up. And they were still under the skin. They hadn't come through yet. So they start digging and I can feel it. And I'm like, ow! And they're like, you can feel that? And then they tapped and I go, yeah. And they go, okay, we're going to numb you up some more, right? And then they start going again and ow! I can feel it. And they're like, here, one more shot or whatever. And then I'm like, I can kind of feel it. I mean, go. I'm sure I can get through it. And they got 1 out of 4. They were going to do 4 that day. So they take 1 out and they go, we had to use so much Novocaine on that 1, we can't give you anymore because it could be, cause serious complications.
Yeah.
We had to use all 4 on that 1 area. And then I heard him talking to the other guy in the back. He goes, did we pull from that bad batch? I thought we got rid of that. I'm like, oh, great. I got the bad batch of Novocaine.
The old Novocaine.
And it wasn't working. And obviously they didn't throw out all the bad stuff because they used it on me. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yes. So
Yeah,
I got 1 of my 4 out, and then I just didn't go back.
Well,
so
no.
I'm like, fuck, I ain't going to let them do that to me again. So then when I got out, a couple years down the road, I went to the dentist, and I'm like, oh, man, these have got to come out. So then they did what they should have done. They tried to work on me with the Novocaine and everything. This dude, and I told him I had a bad experience in the Army. He goes, oh, no, you're going to be fine. This dude fucking knocked me out.
Yeah, I was going to say, I got knocked out. Yeah.
And then I woke up and I'm like, okay, I'm ready. And he's like, what do you mean? You're done, dude. And I'm like, feeling around, I'm like, oh, And I was so nervous going in that I was just happy that it was done.
Yeah.
So, it's... Oh, everyone hears me texting you during the show, period. I'm a man of many talents, period. No, I had my wires crossed. We are all good. LOL. Love you. Kisses. Oh, it's all good. No, I'm not. And everyone doing this? If this is a bit? No, I got my, I thought, because he was here on Thursday and Wednesday last week. I made the assumption he's going to be here. It's all cool. Anyway, it's all cool. I don't know if he thinks I'm mad. I'm not.
Well, if he's watching, he'll watch the replay. He'll know.
Well, I think he's busy. That's why he's not here. So no, we're all good, dude. I was making a bit out of it. I thought I legit thought he forgot. So I was making this like big thing. I didn't know that I crisscrossed. I thought he forgot. I was making.
Wait a minute. Well, he is doing important stuff. He's doing. Can you bring up X right now?
Oh, I gave it. I wasn't supposed to let that out of the bag. Oh, sorry.
What?
He's curing cancer. I was supposed to keep that to myself. I didn't hit the dump button. Yep, he is curing cancer. So, well, now you know, folks. Pretty soon, it's gonna be all done. Never have to worry about it again because Ryan's on it. Oh, it's Adam Hawk. I like that dude. I love Adam Hawk. I don't just like Adam Hawk. I love Adam Hawk. No comment? I love you too, Tyler.
Okay.
You know what?
What's going on?
Listen. Check this out. I'm 55, and we do have weird news. This show got weird. Started with a technical problem, then a misunderstanding, and just a weird show. But I'm 55. Okay. My dad and I never told each other we loved him until I knew he was getting to the age and he probably wasn't taking care of himself the way that I started saying it because I knew I was limited in the amount of times I was going to get to say it, and I didn't want him to pass and me go, oh, I wish I would have told him, So I want to make sure. No wonder I'm lost on the conversation. Oh, I'm lost too, folks. So, but I've got younger friends, male friends, and the first couple times they dropped that on me, I was like, and some friends, Tyler, I'm like, thanks. I'd never had, but it's a generation thing. They're not scared to say it. Now, here's the thing. Jim Rome, who I've listened to for over 25 years, would never say that. And now he says it all the time to dudes. So I guarantee he had the same issue as me until he finally was like, you know what? It's not a big deal. But we grew up in a different time. So anyway, I'll drop it on a guy now. It's like, it is what it is. It's the new, I'm living in a new era. I've told Jay I love him. Love you, Jay. I don't know who else I've told it to. Anyway.
So this is the reinvention project for Horse right now.
Well,
everybody.
Rome says it on the reinvention project. And I promise you, he grew up, I promise you, his dad, Jay, they did not say that word because I didn't say it to my dad. Now, I said it to my mom, but my dad and I never said that to each other in the first 45 years of my life, or 40 or whenever. I forget when he passed, how old I was. So anyway, but the first time some of the younger guys, like in their like early 30s or whatever, dropped that on me, I was like, but I guess they say it all the time. I guess you don't. You sound shocked.
Yeah, not so much.
Maybe it's a West Coast thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's a West Coast thing.
See, Jay says love you too, Horse. No, it's all good. I will say it took me about 6 months to a year. And then I'm not gonna lie, when I heard Rome saying it, I'm like, okay, he's my generation. Okay, so maybe, just it's different time. Like, I'm not saying it to like the guy at the grocery store, but one of my buds, I'll say it. Cindy, you're a girl. That is, so I've seen women say it all the time. All growing up. I saw girls in high school saying it to their friends. That is that is different. I say it to my dad. A hand, Darren says.
There you go, Darren.
Cindy, do you ever ask yourself why men still rule the world? Yeah, I don't know. No, that's not the question. Why do men still rule the world? The question is, how in the hell did the world survive? Because we are not the brightest bunch, and we don't control our emotions very well. The emotion, anger, being the number one emotion. I mean, I've had people cut me off in traffic, and I want to run them down and beat their heads in. Just is. It's funny, Tyler. I'm looking at your head, waiting for you to reply, even though you're not on the screen.
We can work on that on the app. You should be able to do an AI where my voice, my mouth moves when I talk. I think there is that out there.
The AI. Oh, yeah. You mean like this? Shit, I didn't switch the buttons over. I wasn't sure which build I was going to use tonight. Wait, the Waterhole's here. Another techie thing that doesn't work. Oh, wait, that's Haunted Horse. Okay, so that's the one I missed. All right. You mean like AI like this?
Hey, Haunted Horse, it's your friend Burn Dog. I want a button. Give me a button. I want a button. Hurry up and make a button for me. Come on.
Because, that's from a still picture.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm talking about.
And it matches his voice.
Yep.
And the lips match his voice. Hey, Haunted Horse, I want a button. Where's my button? Come on, give me a button, please. I sound just like him. Just like him.
I couldn't tell the difference.
Ate a chicken taco salad. I love. That's it, Eric? I love.
I think Darren has like love written on his knuckles. It's his love hand.
Love. That's like Indiana Jones when she had love on one eyelid and you on the other, and she's blinking at him in the classroom.
Yep.
Anyway, we got weird news.
Hit me with some news, Horse.
Party animals. This is from UPI. Chimpanzees caught on camera sharing alcoholic fruit.
Oh, yeah. It ferments in the jungle, right?
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yes. Yep. Who doesn't like to get drunk?
You ever see the video of the pig all drunk and the guy like kicks it and rolls down the hill?
What?
I'll find it for you. Anyway, I'll get you.
Are you going to look for it? I was going to look for it. Okay.
I'll give it for you. Yeah.
April 22nd, UPI. A team of British researchers studying chimpanzees in West Africa said they have documented the primates eating and sharing alcoholic fruit. The University of Exeter, is that real? Sounds like Star Wars. Exeter, Exeter. Where the hell's that?
No idea.
Hold on, I got to find out where this is. University of Exeter. Transform your future with postgraduate study. Is this like the University of Phoenix?
Some online stuff? That's what it sounds
I don't know. That's why I'm trying to figure it out. Where is it? Global. They're global. University of Exeter and the University of Queensland have partnered to establish the QX Institute, a new multi-million-pound partnership designed to bolster their joint global research impact.
All right.
A new era of branch campus in Egypt. I don't know. Come on. I just want to make sure if it was legitimate. I guess it is. Maybe. If you went to the University of Exeter, I'm sorry. Yes, it's real. Did you go there, Peter? Peter.
Why, Mr. Anderson? Why? Why do you persist?
Smiley YYC is an alcoholic fruit. Oh shit.
Well.
Oh shit. I mean, what technical things are working right now? Wait, there it is. Wow. I'm a hot mess. Okay. The University of Exeter team said camera set up in Canton-Hez. Now you're just making up names. Canton-Hez National Park in Guinea-Bissau captured the chimps sharing fermented African breadfruit. I wonder if they told each other they loved them.
Yes.
If you're going to share your fermented African breadfruit,
yes,
I think you are confident in your masculine chimpanzee-ness to say and give your friend a hug. That was later confirmed to contain ethanol. Later confirmed. What did they do? Like do a urine sample? Breathalyzer? The team study suggests, since they didn't ask them outright, the chimpanzees could be using the alcohol for a similar purpose as humans. Wait a minute. Could be using the alcohol for a similar purpose as humans. Could be. Who partake in intoxicating beverages. Hey, idiots at the Exeter University. What else would you drink alcohol for? Is there another reason that people drink alcohol other than to get a buzz? Is there?
I'm asking the AI because I feel like there's got to be like animals that, right? What animals?
They want to get drunk.
Well, yeah.
I've never, ever, when I used to drink, in fact, I think I'm right around my 3 years that I quit. It was on the DJ Haunted Horse show when I did it, last time I got drunk. I don't ever remember drinking alcohol because I was thirsty or because I needed to get rid of it. It's always, wait, Jay says, Horse, you need to do a review on a book called Tara's Taco? It does not sound good. Tara's Taco. It is Taco Tuesday.
It is Taco Tuesday.
Tara's Taco for mature audiences only. That's
the following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
Here we go. Here's an excerpt from Tara's Taco. I better hit this one.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
Is this one that Cindy has to plug her ears for? I mean,
well, she doesn't mind this. She doesn't like violence.
All right.
I don't think Tara's Taco's violent. Why would they only pull one of them, Bernard? Pull one what? Oh, I have 3 wisdom teeth left. He was in the army, and he probably did the same thing I did. They got yanked one. He's like, fuck this shit. Right? Am I right, Burn Dog? Telling you. Don't let army dentists near your mouth. Okay, Tara's Taco is usually delicious and scrumptious. But suddenly, there's a problem she cannot ignore. Her regular customer refused to eat her taco. Pretty rude, if you ask me. But with a helping hand, Tara gets her taco just right again. Will Tara get her happy ending? Will her taco get eaten? You'll have to buy the book to find out. Oh, that's all we get?
That's the hook.
Oh, I thought I was going to get to read a couple of pages of Tara's Taco. Well, how am I going to review it if I have to buy it, Jay? I'm not buying this. As interesting as it looks. Wait a minute. Someone did a YouTube video.
Tara's Taco.
Listen.
Tara has a taco. It is so yummy and juicy.
Well, you can't hear it, lady. Try this one. Louder. Hello? Oh, wait.
And juicy.
There it is. Oh, wait.
It always looked delicious. It was a true beauty. The smell of her taco was so enticing, people would moan. They needed a taste right away. They couldn't postpone. Ronnie came by. He was a regular. He said Tara's taco was usually spectacular.
Sorry, guys.
Ronnie had a taste. He looked confused. This tastes rotten. We should be sued. It must be him. Surely it's not me, Tara thought. Tara was embarrassed, completely distraught. Tara announced, "Come taste my taco. Give it a crunch. Let's see if you're a proper munch." An orderly queue formed fast. It was full of ladies and gents. "Yeah, now that looks like a dog's breakfast," said an Australian accent.
A dog's breakfast?
"Come on, give it a try," Tara replied. "No chance, mate. Offer denied." The numbers were dwindling. The queue was getting smaller.
No one wanted a taco.
As Tara looked at her taco, she noticed some crawlers. "I need some help," Tara thought. "Who can I call to give me some..."
Oh, jeez. Anyway, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't let Army medical anything anywhere near me, and for good reason. I want to live, right? I like haunted horse story time. I like the one, where's the book, Go to Fuck the Bed? And then I've even heard Samuel L. Jackson read it. It's like,
That's
hey,
funny.
kids, go the fuck to bed. Stop, whatever, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Go to fuck the bed. That was the, it's like a bedtime story. Anyway. All right, we're going to talk about, I got sidetracked. Jay used my ADD against me. What?
Well, are we still on the fermented story?
Yeah, that's what I was going to go to. I got stuck on Jay's Terra Taco thing. Horse, you need to do a review. Okay, yeah, that's what I got stuck on.
Yep, all right.
Why would Cindy not like violence? She's in Milwaukee. I don't think it's just violence. I think it's like really graphic. I mean, we've had some.
I mean, we get the Wisco stuff, right? She's seen the Dahmers and that. She just doesn't
I
wanna,
mean, it's the way it's, like you don't come to the show and you want to like hear something horrible graphic. Just like I don't want to get up on X in the morning and see somebody running into a wall in a car and having their head explode and then seeing someone say, "Good morning."
Yeah.
That's my running joke. If Vujas Flipper was on here, he was in the chat a couple weeks ago.
Hell yeah.
He doesn't hold a grudge just because I don't want to see people decapitated in the morning when I'm getting ready for work. Okay, so this is the line that got me. The team suggests chimpanzees could be using the alcohol for similar purposes as humans who partake in intoxicating beverages. No one's drinking anything not to get drunk. They know. They did it. It made them drunk one time, and then they go back and do the same thing so they can feel that way. There is no suggests about it. That's what they're doing it for. Quote, "For humans, we know that drinking alcohol leads to a release of dopamine and endorphins and resulting feelings." Hey, chimpanzees are 96% same DNA as humans. They're getting drunk. Leads to release of dopamine and endorphins and resulting feelings of happiness and relaxation. Anna Bolin from the University Center for Ecology and Conservation said in a news release. Gosh, is that the University of Exeter?
Must be.
Quote, "We also know that sharing alcohol, sharing is caring, including through traditions such as feasting, helps to form and strengthen social bonds. Also saying I love you to your dude friends strengthens social bonds. So now we know that wild chimpanzees are eating and sharing ethanolic fruits, not ethnic, ethanolic. They contain ethanol. The question is, could they be getting similar benefits? This is the stupidest story ever. Of course they're drinking it to get drunk. Why are you guys guessing that might be the reason? Why would anyone drink alcohol if it didn't give them a buzz? Right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. It's just a weird story altogether.
Well, I think it's interesting because animals have figured something out that humans do. And guess what? They like drinking.
Well, or they just come across it accidentally. I think.
Yeah, but they're going back to it. I don't doubt that it was accidental that they found it, but they're going back to it. They're like, they got drunk and they're like, oh, I like it. What did I do? Let's see, what was I doing? I was chasing my friend. I was doing this. I got in the lake and got washed off and cooled down. And then I ate this weird fruit. Now that other stuff makes me drunk. Let me eat the weird fruit again. Gets drunk. Oh, that's it. And then they keep going back to it.
The other thing is,
they can't telling is exactly how it happened.
They can't be too drunk in the wild. You know, you might get eaten. So,
well, I mean, you have to sleep in the wild.
Do monkeys sleep?
You know what? That's a good thing because think about it. Genetics, right? If you're an alcoholic monkey and you get eaten, you can't pass on your alcoholic genes to your offspring.
Darwin? Are you talking about like Darwin stuff here?
Yeah. Well, I don't think Darwin's controversial in the animal kingdom, is it? I guess it is. No, I guess it is because of creation and how animal. Okay, that's fine. I mean,
no politics.
Look, I'm not trying to push my beliefs on anybody. I kind of believe in Darwin.
I'm just giving you shit.
No, I know, but I believe in that. But I'm not saying everyone. I'm not even saying I'm right. I just choose to believe that. So there.
Well, Ryan's here. He needs the link, man.
Oh shit, Ryan. I had trouble for the first 10 minutes of the show with mics not working, Zoom link's not working, and you have the old Zoom link. Here you are. I hope you're not here because I made you feel bad because I'm just misunderstood. I thought we talked on Thursday that you'd be here Tuesday. It was a misunderstanding. My fault. I will go back and look at the tape, and I guarantee I heard the wrong thing. My genes aren't alcoholic. What the hell?
Well, they are at the end of the night, Jay, when you spill all that beer on it.
I get it. Your genetics, Jay, are potaholic. You're a pothead. Rhino, come back tomorrow night and try again. No, I went to advise. It looked like he dropped. I thought, oh shit, he deked me. Peter, haha. Rhino, come back tomorrow night and try again. Rhino is knock, but he can't come in. What does that mean? Knock, but can't come in. He's knocking and can't come in?
Yeah, he's knocking on the door, but he can't get in.
He's here.
Yeah.
Dude,
somebody's knocking at the back door.
I thought on Thursday I said I'm like, oh good, the Kings are over. You'll be here Tuesday. I probably heard wrong. It's my bad. And then I was making a bit because I thought you forgot. So I was making a bit like, oh, he's ghosting me. Oh, big shot. No, we're all good.
No,
and then I did the texting thing because I was making a joke. I was doing it on air.
I was enjoying your guys' drunk monkey talk.
Drunk monkeys. I mean,
wait till you get to the horse. You got to play the pig video I sent you though.
You sent it to me?
Yeah. Like,
all right. Jesus, what is? You sent me a book.
Oh yeah.
There's the drunk pig. Okay. Wait. Stop. Don't play.
Okay.
Stop. Ryan, I've had tech problems. I can't accuse you of having a bland, pale screen because I've had 3 shows in a row where we have an echo that I can't find. And I spent the first 7 minutes of the show with my mic broken.
Your mic broke? That only works on my show.
No. I tried to fix the echo. I tested it last night. I got rid of the echo. And I was talking, but somewhere between last night and today, it didn't work. All right, so here we go. Drunk pig.
Okay.
Fart?
Here it come. I gotta get the intoxicated pig.
This guy sounds intoxicated.
Look where I poured that
Mash that right there. Look at this pig.
He's a moonshiner.
Hey. Are you messed up, girl? Never seen a damn pig. Yeah, that one there's fine. That one there's fine. This one here is turned belly up.
Is it dead? Oh.
Hey, you.
Drunk. Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Shit, the bed on my hole. Come here, girl. Holy hell.
It's still sleeping.
I didn't mean to do that.
I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, wait a minute. There we go. Wait a minute. There we go. All right.
Tyler, this is why you're the EP.
Shit, the bed on my
Oh, he can't even walk straight. It's drunk.
Shut up, dogs.
Shut up, dogs.
Damn, I spend the rest of the night watching this one.
It's so staggering.
Shut up, guys.
There you go. There you go, horse. What do you think of that?
That's why you're the EP. That was great.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. I didn't see the video. I think it's better if you don't see the video and you just listen to that.
Did I not?
Well, I'm driving and doing the show at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So
You saw it, right, Tyler?
But listening
yeah,
to
we saw it. We saw it.
Freaking hilarious.
Oh, that thing rolled down the hill. It was still asleep. Hit that pig
That's what I'm
with
saying.
an
Yeah,
IV.
it's the drunk pig video, man. That's awesome.
That
man.
is freaking, that is money.
Yeah.
That is the greatest video I've ever seen. Cindy says, damn, I've been close, but not that bad.
Tyler, are we talking the type of hill?
Eric
Are we
wanted to
talking
know
the-
if that pig was Smiley YYC.
Eric,
asked.
Tyler, are we talking the type of hill like in Wisco where we were at like disc golf? Like that
No.
steep?
Yeah, it's steep
Okay.
enough. I mean, if it had, it wasn't too bad.
It
was
rolled about 20 times.
Yeah.
But it was what was it? Maybe like a 20% incline?
20%, yeah, 30 maybe max. I don't know. It wasn't that bad.
You got it.
All right.
Well, I mean, we're gonna send. You can watch the link later. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You know
You're
what?
welcome.
I don't know what. Listen, this is one of those videos where we can sit there and talk about what the best part was. I mean, you got a drunk pig. You've got the guy that sounds drunk. He sounds
This is a
white
farmer
trash.
guy.
Oh shit!
You racist piece of shit.
He sounds totally white trash. He's talking about moonshine, or not moonshine, but
He ate the mash.
mash, which is moonshine.
Not necessarily. See, I don't know what.
Mash is how you make moonshine.
Yeah, but the leftovers would probably still have like alcohol absorbed into it. Yeah. Like pure booze.
So he took the corn that he made the alcohol, the moonshine with. I sent
Threw
you
it
the
out
link.
for
You
the
can watch it when
pigs.
you want.
Got that.
Another funny thing that the audience does not know, other than it was crappy quality, it was uploaded with 2040p. 240p, that is like shot on an old 20-year-old like Nokia phone.
Yeah, it's an
Nothing
old video.
shoots
That's
that
been
low
around
anymore.
for a while.
240p is like 20-year-old technology. Anyway, Rhino can watch the replay and comment to the show channel engagement. Huh? Hey, Peter.
Why, Mr. Anderson? Why? Why do you persist?
That's Peter's.
Oh,
new
that's a
button.
good one.
Yeah, you
That's a
like
good
that?
one. Good job.
And then I also got this one.
Mr. Anderson, welcome back. We missed you.
There
He
you
got 2 drops?
He is, yeah. Burn Dog's jealous. Peter
You
and
just
Liz are the only one with 2 drops. Liz?
Dallas sucks.
Fuck! And then Liz.
Liz!
Elizabeth! The best button ever. All
Dude,
right.
that's so good. But poor Burn Dog, dude. You know you gave them 2 drops just to piss Bernie
Hey,
off.
if you ask for 2 drops and your joke and your shtick with you and Darren is Burn Dog's got 2 drops, I'm going to make sure you don't get 2 drops. You know that's something Rome would do too. He's not giving you what you want.
Dude, I was just at the store and had my mind blown. I'm like, all right, maybe this store will have a lots of matzo pizza in the freezer section.
What's
It
lots
did
of
not.
matzah?
But you know what they had? They were selling frozen Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
I saw the tweet.
You mean
I thought that was
Pasquale's?
Pasquale's.
What?
Yes.
At the grocery store?
Yes, it's got the rat and everything on it.
Oh, it's got Chuck E. Cheese on it, or it's got Coach K. Hey-o.
Hey-o. Yeah, no, it's literally got the Chuck E. Cheese rat. It's Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Pasquale's.
Frozen. Why would you ever buy that?
Peter Anderson says he's a 1% stakeholder in the Waterhole. That goes back to your show, Ryan. By the way, I got on your show real quick. Usually I write down bullet points. I just got my food. The one thing I wanted to respond to is you are correct. We take precautions. You don't want to, we're talking about basketball players feeling threatened by people that are gambling and, threatening them and everything else. And so Ryan's point was, you take precautions or whatever. And he's right. Like when I go on vacation, I'm not announcing where I'm going. Not that I'm worried about anyone getting me there. I don't want anyone to do something to my house or whatever, because they can find all that stuff. No matter if I call myself Haunted Horse, people can figure out who I am really easy. I mean, go to my YouTube page and you pretty much have my real name right there. So
I mean, I'm
yes.
kind of a big deal. People knew me.
But NBA players are scared. And then you had the other day where a fan got his phone out and shoved it right in, who's the player? It wasn't DeMar
DeRozan.
It was DeMar DeRozan. Okay, shoved it in his face while he's eating dinner, and the guy, DeMar
right
DeRozan slapped it away and pushed the guy or whatever. And then the guy, I need an ambulance, even when the ambulance driver's like, why? There's nothing wrong with you, because he wants to sue. Anyway, I stand with DeMar DeRozan on that. But facial recognition, easy. But it's even easier than that. You can find, look, we've done this experiment before with friends of mine. I say, let me see what I can find out about you. And I'm reading off names like Claire Hartman. Who is that to you? And they're like, oh my gosh, Claire Hartman. She hit me with her car and we had a lawsuit. And, that was 17 years ago. And we had to sue her because she wasn't going to pay for the damages. I mean, you can find out abstract, crazy shit about people online now. It is.
If you live in California, I said this on my show and I shouldn't have. If you go to California unclaimed property, you could type in Jim Rome's name and find his home address.
Right.
If you wanted to.
I mean, listen, there's nothing wrong with you saying it because a simple Google search will provide that. If you go to a Google search and say, where does Brad Pitt live? You can find that out. There is no more anonymity anymore. And Brad Pitt's a celebrity. You can go and type in one of your coworkers and find out their address.
You can get your cell phone. Their cell phones, even if not celebrities, but I've seen my cell phone number correctly listed on some of these sites, and it's like, oh, fuck.
Right. So, and facial recognition is going to make it interesting. So here's the new one. I read about this within the last 10 days. The new one is this. You can post a picture and not in front of the Sistine Chapel. You can post a picture, I can post a picture from this area right here. And now the AI is being able to figure out what river this is, what range that is, and where you're at. So people can figure out where you are by just posting pictures on the side of the road or in front of innocuous places that you would not normally know. And now they can figure out where you're at.
I've seen a guy on TikTok that does that.
I'm on a call. What's up?
He's on a call.
Oh, mute, right? Yeah.
He muted himself. That's cool.
But yeah, no, there's a guy on TikTok and that's his shtick. It's okay, they take a picture of some random spot and he goes and try to find me, and he does, and he just angle of the sun, certain,
Are you talking about one of our friends?
No,
because he found me at the ocean.
Yeah.
He not only found me at the ocean, I sent him Marco Polo from the ocean. And he figured out what house address I was at. And then I said, how the fuck did you find that out?
It's not hard
and he
to
sent
do.
me a video of how he found it out from the clues. It was fucking amazing. I wish I had
It
permission
was incredible.
to show.
I'm so glad you brought it up.
Yes!
It was like the coolest thing ever.
He saw I filmed myself inside the house and he saw a skylight that looked a little different. And he figured out where I was because I was on the coast and there was like a cliff that was going near the ocean. So he looked at Google Earth and then he found out the house by the skylight when I was inside filming the house. And then he saw a window so he knew which way was facing the ocean. And he gave me the address of where I was. No, he actually did Google Earth and he zoomed in on the exact house I was staying at. And I was mind blown.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck? Because I didn't tell them where I was. I didn't even tell them what beach I
No,
was
there's
going
enough clues that are given. It's not
Yeah.
hard to figure out.
It was crazy.
But that was legit in the Polo Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was. And then I showed my family how he found us. He showed us what he did. And they were just like, wow. It was like fucking Sherlock Holmes shit. I couldn't believe it. And then he found someone else at a lake. Was that you, Tyler?
Yeah, I
You were
gave
at a
the
lake.
details, and Andy's been there before too.
Oh,
So
okay,
that was
that's different. But
Yeah.
man, how he found me was mind blowing. I hope the drunk pig makes the week that was Haunted Horse week that was. Maybe. Do you have to go, or are you on the phone? Or are you back?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I had some random dude start talking to me, and I got my AirPods in, and I was like telling him I was on the phone, and he kept talking to me. I guess his Uber left him.
His Uber left him?
Yeah. Yeah, he's just standing there in front of the house.
Oh, you're not at home.
I just got home.
Oh, okay. I did not. Usually I can tell you're in the car when you're doing the show. I did not know you were in the car.
Because I put my
That's
AirPods
clean.
in.
That's
See?
clean.
You like that?
That's clean.
You like that?
Nice.
You like that?
You like that? Yes. Oh, it's 6:06. We should probably wrap up the show. You know how I knew it was 6:06? Not that I looked at the clock. My bladder told me.
the old man's got to pee.
I know, dude. It sucks. Here's the good thing: I don't have to wake up and go pee in the night. That's the one saving grace.
Not yet.
Well, I'm 50. I'm going to be 56 here in a few weeks, and usually it happens to guys in their like 40s. So
You gotta quit having the wifey put her finger up your butt, dude.
Oh,
you're,
that's
you're
beautiful.
messing with father time.
Beautiful. Why did I send you the link to be finger up my butt? Oh, anyway. Ryan, you've got you've got show. Is your new time now 3? Is that it? Or is it 2?
What's that?
Is your new time slot 3?
Yeah, I'm going 3.
Okay.
Way
so
better
it's
numbers.
3 o'clock.
Way better
oh,
numbers.
Good. Better numbers. So that's 5 days a week. Even though the Kings are done, you are still covering everything there is. Kings. I'm sure you're going to cover the basketball playoffs.
Yeah, and sports in general.
Good. Sports in general.
Well, fun.
Well, good. I can't wait till the NFL draft. Tyler's going to be coming Thursday night. I don't know if you're here, Ryan, but he's going to be here from the draft.
No way. You're going to do that, Ty?
He's going to do a live hit.
Yeah. We'll get you up to speed with that, but the way it's looking, it's I should be able to report live from there. We'll see. We'll try to get live. We'll see what the internet's like.
Yeah, that's going to be the kicker. The cell phone reception is going to be the kicker because there's so many people.
They brought in trucks. They brought in extra towers on trucks.
Well, did they? I don't know. I don't trust that stuff. We'll see.
I told you, my sister worked for Sprint.
Who is the NFL sponsor for like who is the official provider? I know
Verizon, I think.
Ah, crap! I got T-Mobile.
T-Mobile's awesome. I love T-Mobile.
I
got
think T-Mobile's
free Major
like
League Baseball
worst.
TV every year because of free T-Mobile. I love it.
Yeah, because they give you a reason to buy their shitty products. I would rank it Verizon. I would say Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. Not all 3.
Here's the thing, Ryan, that I've just by talking to people around the country, Each one of those can be great or horrible depending on where you live. T-Mobile here is better than Verizon AT&T. We have more dead spots with those two. T-Mobile's really good up in the Portland area. Now, Vegas, Verizon's better. I've gone there with friends. I don't have reception, and there's getting full bars and whatever. I think it just depends on. Good night, whoever's leaving. So I know we're running late, but yeah. Ryan, anything to pimp before you go? And Tyler, same for you. Anything?
No. Be back tomorrow for more Waterhole.
3:00. All right. Love seeing Jerry today. You know what Jerry's having right now? He's having chicken and dumplings right this minute. He is eating chicken and dumplings.
He's such a good man.
He's awesome. You know what's funny is when your someone in your chat asked him if he was a player's coach or like a Pat Riley, and he said, "Yeah, when I was in college, I was more of a kind of a ball buster." I can't imagine Jerry Reynolds yelling at people.
I
can't picture that.
I think the ball buster, you can be a ball buster without yelling. Like, you can be
cerebral.
kind of the quiet. Yeah, very cerebral. You've got the assistant that's the yeller, but if, like, Jerry says something to you or gets mad, you know you messed up. So
yeah, it's those guys that are, like, quiet mad, like, I can't believe you did that. I'm just not going to say anything right now. Walk away, and you're like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Versus the, God damn it, no, what the hell? And then you're just like, it's the old man. He's yelling again. Big deal.
Because then it loses its kind of shine. Like Bill Self, like, that's his thing. He just yells at everything.
Nothing worse than someone that just doesn't yell and they just look at you and shake their head and they walk away and you're like, oh, man, fuck.
Like, if you legit, like, don't have a, like, good relationship with Jerry, or you did him wrong, like, that's you have got major problems.
Right.
Major.
I said, I just talked about this within the last week. I will say this too, and I don't have kids, but I've observed it, and then I was a kid, right? So and I have friends that are now grandparents, and when they were parents, they were yellers and screamers, and then they get older and they're grandparents, and their grandkids can do no wrong. Nothing. Oh, little grandchild burned the house down. It's okay. It happens. You know what? We shouldn't have left the matches out. It's our fault. And then the parents are like, you know, the kid drops something and breaks it. Oh, you're grounded for 2 weeks. You know, it's like, I think the older you get, the more just sweet you get.
Yeah,
or
for
am
sure.
I full of shit? I could be full of shit. But did your grandparents ever yell at you? Mine never did. No matter what I did, they never yelled at me.
Yeah, but like my mom didn't grow up in a normal household in a sense. Like, she literally had the perfect parents that never disagreed, that were always just unbelievably respectful to each other and just like textbook talked things out.
My wife has those parents. Not gonna. No, her dad yells. Never mind.
Like, and like always trusting. Like never. Yeah. So she's not a good example. And my grandma Bo.
Your grandparents didn't yell at you though,
bro. So that side didn't, but my grandma Bo, watch the hell out, dude.
Really?
I was terrified of her. Like, there was rules when I went to college. No tattoos and no earrings. I got my ears pierced, and my parents didn't believe it that I did. And then we had a basketball game on like ESPN 2, and I had tape over my ears. They could see it from the bench. And so they're like, "Oh, you really did it." 'Cause back in the day, you couldn't have like anything in your ears. And so they picked me up from the airport the next time I come home. Didn't say shit. They're like, "We're going straight to your grandma's." And I'm like, "Oh, cool. Gonna go see Grandma Bo." And get there, go to give her a hug. She legitimately starts the hug and tries to rip them out of my ears. Not joking around. She tried to rip them out of my ears.
Ow.
She was my best friend, man. I love me.
Did she say this to you when she saw your earrings?
Feel good about yourself, Ryan.
And she was screaming earrings are for girls, and she was trying to rip them out.
There you go. All right.
So, there you go.
All right, gentlemen, last words. We're back tomorrow, Wednesday, Waterhole. Anything? You want to say goodbye, Tyler?
Yeah, next time you hear from me, I should be reporting from Lambeau Field.
Awesome.
Tyler, is it hella expensive to get into Stadium View for the draft?
We'll talk about that offline.
All right.
It's private.
It's complicated.
All right. Be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific. See you there, late.